Blitz is coming tomorrow. So I made some, but I made a bunch of changes. Don't get mad at me. We don't spend any money. We gotta capitalize on the Blitz, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. And we'll probably talk about it again tomorrow as well. Maybe tomorrow in the morning, afternoon requires a video. We'll do it, but it's no money spent episode. It's number 50. 50. High five. Are you doing it? High five. Touch it. Touch it. Let's go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Smoking in the mirror, I just practicing my wrist flick. I can't settle for a quarter, real fast. Need a bare maximum. Word to Khalil Mack. More so ambitious. Oh God.
If you're looking to build the best team in Madden or any other game, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com. Avoid the packs, save some racks, pick up your MUT, MT, and many other games. Use code CC 5% off. Let's be great. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? No money spent, episode 50. Let's talk about it. Bam. We see we're over here now. Yeah, we sold a couple things. Okay, got it good. The best part about what has been happening is we were able to make some moves. So you're gonna see like our coins fluctuated a little bit from last time, and I actually made a bunch of changes. And I want to talk about why I made those changes, because we still have coins to participate in Blitz pretty heavily. But things we did, bam. Jimmy G, I went and bought Jimmy G for 390,000 coins to get rid of Josh Allen. He's a much better AP situation. It's a much better thing for us in the long run. Bam, Jimmy G joins the team. DK Metcalf sold because we got that Plaxico Burris from hitting our 90 competitive pass points. Check there. We sold Derwin James because why not? Because we know corners were probably going to be a thing. So I'm actually playing Trayvon Diggs at strong safety. It's probably temporarily, okay? Because he gets a 0 AP tip drill. That saves me AP there. So we were able to get Casey Hayward. Again, I know Casey Hayward's not the biggest guy, but again, buying him for 400,000 coins as a rental for 0 AP pick artist, bam, just throw him in there, right? So those were the changes we made as we finished the rest of our stuff. We took the Graham Gano out of our competitive pack, quick sold him. The Josh Allen we had, I quick sold him as well. I don't need him anymore. That guy was like an AP hog, okay? He was an AP hog. It's just too much. So there's the changes we made in all the team. Not bad. So the big thing with it, we saw that Blitz preview, it was like Michael Vick was one of the quarterbacks. His abilities aren't great. That's why I'm Jimmy G, set feet leading fearless for 4, and he's got a good release, and he's a rental. So like if you wanted to get Rodgers or something and Rodgers goes cheap, I feel I say go for it, right? But Jimmy G ain't not bad. He's not bad. And this card again, it's a rental, so it's basically going to be free for us. Why not, right? Why not, right? That's where my head was at. So we still have 4 million coins to play around with. So the first time we're going to really engage heavily in Blitz is at 11 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day, 11 p.m. Eastern, because there's an offer in the store for 93 hero fantasy packs, whatever that truly entails. But that's a pretty high overall, and so expect prices to come down. So if there's a couple cards you've been looking at and thinking you maybe wanted to get, that's where your head should probably go. For me personally, I have a small shopping list that I would like to see cards from. I would like to pick up better receivers personally. We've been rocking with kind of mid receivers for the longest time. I wouldn't mind picking up 2 receivers. You know, Moss and Mike Wallace or Justin Jefferson, so along those lines, right? Hoping maybe we can snag them for 250 would be super nice. I would take that. But then for the most part, that's okay. Defensively, I'm not looking at a ton. Strong safety, that Adrian Wilson or Jeremy Chin potentially there, but otherwise I'm not looking at a ton of other stuff. At 93 overall, some of the other cards I would want, we may not be able to snag, right? Again, maybe some of the AKA cards you could snag potentially if you wanted those. But again, at corner, I'm actually think we're going to be fine at corner for the time being. I'm not going to chase after some of these cards. I'm really not. The only one I would think about if this price got to a decent enough price would be Pat Pete. I kind of have a soft spot for Pat Pete, which would mean I would actually move Dion into the slot, as crazy as that sounds. Because he doesn't get a discounted ability where I really need it. So unfortunately, he'd kind of have to go to the slot. But the slot's fine. We blitz him. We do all sorts of other stuff with him anyway. Which would mean we would get to quick sell both of our slot DBs, Shaq Griffin and Jeff Kuda, who played just fine, because we're going to get Benjamin St. Juiced at the end of the competitive pass. So that would be 4 corners. We still have Trayvon. We can move down. We get Chin, etc., etc. Linebackers, I'm not worried about too much. The only other card I may look at would be like Isaiah Simmons to get and put him at middle linebacker instead of using Polamalu, because he's getting a little slow here for us. I mean, 91 speed isn't bad at 6'4", but we could have 93 speed at 6'4" for 1 AP. So, and I actually have the AP because we still actually have Lurker active on Ted Hendricks, so we would actually be able to fit him in just fine. So that may be where I want to go, because again, anything else that comes out, premium users, are going to be pretty expensive for us. And if we can get Isaiah Simmons in the 2s, again, very similar, I have no problem with that. So that's my sort of shopping list. Free safety is kind of a whole. Wouldn't even really be looking at adding Dawkins there necessarily. I just think, if anything, if I was going to go like do anything, I would maybe get Adrian Wilson and Jeremy Chin and put one at free and one at strong. Again, that's where my head's at. So throughout the Blitz promo, I'm not looking to spend all of my coins because I still want to engage in the rest of content. We get into Zero Chill, but I'm really thinking of, if we have 4 and we spend 1.5 and maybe we'll replace some of these LTD rentals, that's okay. I think we can. I'm gonna guess we end up pretty close to 3.5 million coins at the end of Blitz with the team that we want. Now, it's not the perfect team, it's not the best team, but the team that I want, kind of at a minimum. That's my guess. So we're putting that out on paper right now for you guys, right? There's going to be obviously objectives, house rules, solos, rewards, all this sort of stuff too. We're going to engage in all of that. We're going to try to get as much free stuff as we can, as we should. But for the most part, we are going to just sort of be patiently waiting for these big cash offers to hit, for other people to then buy them and then sell them to us for cheap. Now, if you're a partial money spender, because some of you guys are partial money spenders that watch the series and channel, okay? What should you do? All right, if you want to buy a special offer and you feel like it is an amazing deal, go for it. It is up to you, right? I don't on here. If I was not a YouTuber doing a no money spent, I would still open like the weekly team of the week offers and some of these offers. Again, like minimum money spent is again totally fine, but I just don't do it on this channel in this series here because it's called no money spent. It's not called 2 money spent. It's not 1 money. It's 0 and it's none, right? So I can't do it regardless. Even if there was an offer that said $1 for 1 million coins, I couldn't get it, right? But that doesn't mean you guys shouldn't. Again, find the time value of money and figure that out. So if you do happen to open one of the special offers, what I recommend you do is not sell the stuff immediately. At least wait if you see that a pack is around for an hour. If you want to open it or save it, maybe like you can open it, right? But like wait for that time to pass, because again, prices will fluctuate. Most people are going to open their packs like if it says this pack starts at 11, 80% of the people are going to open the pack at 11 o'clock, okay? And 70% of those are going to sell the cards. So that's where we want to be. And that's part, like, it's a difficult juggle for me. So the way I'm personally going to be handling Blitz at those specific times is when an offer drops, I will be on my no money spent account on console, and I will be on my phone on the companion app for my main account. So I have to do both, right? I have to manage 2 different things. So that's the way that we're going to do it here, really. Again, as we get into the game tomorrow and do all that, we'll show you guys more, and we'll have a much better plan and idea. We don't know how many bucks things need or how many tickets you need.
But again, we're probably not engaging in like getting masters or champions or whatever we want to call it. Well, that's not where I'm living. Okay, it's not where I want to live. Those are great cards. So maybe not great, maybe okay, but they're also expensive. They're expensive with coins and they're expensive with dollars. And we'll just wait it out. We'll wait. I don't need a 94 overall card. I'll take. We've been rocking 91 overall cards. We've been rocking an 89 overall team until this past week. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Fine. So that's my 2 cents for attacking Blitz to start. Again, and I put all this information in here, and I may regurgitate some of it tomorrow for you guys as well. But just think, maybe you don't see it. Maybe you see this late. That's why I want to make sure you guys have all this information. Patience is a really difficult thing to have within this game. A lot of it is instant gratification. I want it now. I get it. I understand it. But I know for me, I want my coins to go as long as they can, because it's my time and I value my time and I don't want to throw my time away. So just that. Love you guys. Episode 50. Not a bad one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.